Narine, Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We continue reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 7. So, which demon did Krishna kill yesterday?
Shakatasur.
Shakatasur, that's right. And what does he represent?
Laziness,
Laziness,
accumulating of bad habits,
bad habits,
and
accumulating
self-importance.
self-importance. That's right.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so then going on. Drishtva Yashoda Pramukha Vrijastriya
Drishtva Yashoda Pramukharatriya
Othanike Karmaniya Samakataha
Authanike Karmaniya Samagata
Nandadayascha Adbhuta Kulaha
Nandadayascha Dutta Darshana
Katham Swayam Vaishakatam Viparyakat.
Katham Swayam Ve Shakatam Viparyagaha.
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. When Mother Yashoda and the other ladies who had assembled for the Uttana festival and all the men headed by Nanda Maharaj saw the wonderful situation, they began to wonder how the handcart had collapsed by itself. They began to wander here and there, trying to find the cause, but were unable to do so. So they can't see the demon, of course, because the demon is like a ghost, right? He's taken the body of this cart, and now the cart is destroyed. So they're just seeing the cart, all the utensils on the cart, they were, fallen down. And so they're wondering, how did this happen? Uchur avya sitama matin,
Uchur Avyavasi
Matim.
gopan gopischa balakaha.
Gopan Gopishcha Balaka
Rudatanena padena
Rudatanina Padena
shiptam etanna samshayaha.
Chittam Etam Na Samshayaha.
The assembled cowherd men and ladies began to contemplate how this thing had happened. Is it the work of some demon or evil planet? They asked. At that time, the small children present asserted that the cart had been kicked apart by the baby Krishna. As soon as the crying baby had kicked the cart's wheel, the cart had collapsed. There was no doubt about it. We have heard of peoples being haunted by ghosts, having no gross material body. A ghost seeks shelter of a gross body to stay in and haunt. The Shakatasur was a ghost who had taken shelter of the handcart and was looking for the opportunity to do mischief to Krishna. So here Prabhupada clarifies that he had no body. So ghosts, they always want to take somebody else's body so they can fulfill their desires or do something. Because they are in the subtle body, right? Somebody who has a subtle body but no gross body is called a ghost. And they are wandering around this atmosphere because of unfulfilled desires. So anyway, when Krishna kicked the cart with his small and very delicate legs, the ghost was immediately pushed down to the earth and his shelter dismantled, as already described. This was possible for Krishna because he has full potency as confirmed in the Brahma Samhita 532. Angani yasya saklendriya vrittimanti pashyanti panti kalayanti chiram jaganti ananda chinmaya sad ujjvala vigrahasya Govindam Adipurusham Tam Aham Bhajami. Krishna's body is Satchidananda Vigraha or Ananda Chinmaya Rasa Vigraha. That is, any of the parts of his Ananda Chinmaya body can act for any other part. Such are the inconceivable potencies of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So Krishna, he can eat with his eyes. We offer food to Krishna, we keep in front of him. He looks at the food and that's how he eats it. Now, for us, not possible. Somebody keeps chapan bhog in front of us. And then after half an hour, for half an hour, we are just looking at it. We are still going to be even more hungry looking at the food, because we can't eat with our eyes. We have to pick up the food, put it in our mouth. But Krishna can. Simply by looking, he can eat. He can walk with his hands. All these are inconceivable for us. Oh, how come Krishna can do it, we may think. Why not? He's God. He has inconceivable potencies, so he can do it. And we are not God, so we can't do it. So the Supreme Lord does not need to acquire these potencies. He already has them. It's not that Krishna has to undergo some tapasya or some dhyan or something, some penance or some charity to become like this powerful. No, he always has these powers, these energies. Thus Krishna kicked his little legs and his whole purpose was fulfilled. Also, when the handcart broke, an ordinary child could have been injured in many ways. But because Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he enjoyed the dismantling of the cart and nothing injured him. Right? Imagine a baby is there under the cart and then this cart breaks and all the vessels on it are falling down. So it could have broken on the child, right? The cart could have fallen on the child. But here is Krishna. He's enjoying this pastime and he's happily playing about. Everything done by him is Ananda Chinmaya Ras, full transcendental bliss. Thus Krishna factually enjoyed. The nearby children saw that actually Krishna had kicked the wheel of the cart and this was how the accident happened. So the elders are looking, kya hua, what happened, what happened? How did the cart break? Maybe there is some evil around, what's happening? But the children are then saying, oh, we saw baby Krishna. He kicked it and it broke. By the arrangement of Yogamaya, all the gopis and gopas thought that the accident had taken place because of some bad planet or some ghost. But in fact, everything was done by Krishna and enjoyed by him. Those who enjoy the activities of Krishna are also on the platform of Ananda Chinmaya Ras. They are liberated from the material platform. So the pure devotees, the devotees of Krishna, when they hear Krishna's pastimes, they take pleasure in hearing Krishna's pastimes. So for example, you know, say maybe our son or daughter, she does something, uh, something good, something wonderful. So we like to talk about it. We like to tell others. And then others may speak about it. And we really like to hear about it more and more. We don't get tired. We don't say, okay, abhi bas ho gaya. I already heard it now for so many times. No, we'll say more and more. We ourselves will speak about it more and, oh, my son or my daughter did this wonderful thing. And we enjoy others also speaking about it because there's love involved. So the devotees, they love Krishna. So they enjoy more and more hearing, oh, Krishna did like this. Oh, really? With his small baby legs, he's broken the handcart. Imagine. And he's enjoying this. So when one develops the practice of hearing Krishna Katha, he is certainly transcendental to material existence, as confirmed in Bhagavad Gita, Sagunan Samatityaitan Brahma Bhuyaya Kalpate. So by hearing, the more we hear about Krishna from Bhagavatam, the more we will be able to relish his pastimes. The more we chant Krishna's names, pastimes, the more we will be able to relish his name and pastimes. Unless one is on the spiritual platform, one cannot enjoy the transcendental activities of Krishna. Or, in other words, whoever engages in hearing the transcendental activities of Krishna is not on the material platform, but on the transcendental spiritual platform. So here Krishna, Srila Prabhupada is saying anyone who is hearing about Krishna, who's hearing about Krishna from the devotees, is actually on the transcendental platform. Because hearing and chanting about Krishna is spiritual, not material. So one may say, oh, well, but I'm still so much bound by the modes. I'm still conditioned. Yeah, but gradually, the conditioning will loosen. Gradually, we will also come on the spiritual platform. Is that okay?
Yeah, like how the pure devotee Parikshit Maharaj was so eager, we read, right? He's asking Sukdev Goswami, tell me more, tell me more.
Yeah, tell me that's what. He's not sleeping, not eating. He's just sitting and hearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's so eager, pure devotee. We may say, okay, एक घंटा हो गया, अभी बहुत हो गया, अभी enough. Now I have
Hmm.
to go. I have to go. I have to do this. I have to do that. But at least we are sitting and hearing for that 1 hour. You
Hmm.
know, at least some beginning, right? So
Hmm.
gradually,
Yeah.
mm, gradually we build up the taste.
Yeah.
Nate Shraddha Dhire Gopa
न ते
Devi
श्रद्धाधिरे
Shraddha Gopa
Bala Bhashitam Iti Uta
बालभाषितम् इति
Ti Uta
Aprameyam Balam Tasya
अप्रमेयं बलं
Palam Tasya
Balakasya Nate Viduhu.
बालकस्य न ते
Nati
विदुः
Viduhu.
The assembled gopis and gopas, unaware that Krishna is always unlimited, could not believe that baby Krishna had such inconceivable power. They could not believe the statements of the children, and therefore they neglected these statements as being childish talk. They're like, how can baby do it? You know, he's our baby Krishna. How could his tiny feet have broken the cart and, everything fell down? So they can't believe it. This is all Yoga Maya potency. Rudantam Sutam Adaya
रुदन्तं
Rudantam
सुतं
Sutam
आदाय
Adaya
Yashoda Graha Shankita
यशोदाग्रह शङ्किता
Shankita
Krita Swastya Yanam Vipre
कृता
Krita
स्वयं वृत्रे
Sukte Stanam Apayayat.
Sukte
सुप्तस्तन
Stanam
अपाय
Upayaya.
Thinking that some bad planet had attacked Krishna, Mother Yashoda picked up the crying child and allowed him to suck her breast. Then she called for experienced brahmanas to chant Vedic hymns and perform an auspicious ritualistic ceremony. Whenever there is some danger or some inauspicious occurrence, it is the custom of Vedic civilization to have qualified brahmanas immediately chant Vedic hymns to counteract it. Mother Yashoda did this properly and allowed the baby to suck her breast. So we had heard also in Putana pastime, the the gopis gave Krishna to Mother Yashoda to give him breast milk to make sure okay the child is okay. So here also making sure the child is okay. Krishna is of course crying, and so she's giving him her breast milk, and she's thinking maybe there's some inauspicious planet, some grahachari we say, right? Some graha is going on or what happened. So then she's calling the brahmanas to chant these mantras to pacify the planets or to ward off the evil effect.
Like to
Sometimes,
take out the nazar, right?
yeah, to take out either the nazar or the bad influence of the planet. Sometimes we may go to
Mm.
the astrologer and he may say,
Yeah.
oh, ये ग्रह का influence है, तो
Mm.
ये पूजा करना है. Yeah. So Of course, in Vedic times, this was like very customary to do that, and they were qualified brahmanas to to do such things. Now things are lesser also because we don't find such qualified, not easy to find like, right qualified brahmanas. Purvavat sthapitam goper
Purvavat sthapitam gope
valibisa parichadam
bali parichatam
Parishadam
viprahutvarchayam chakrur
viprahuvachayam chakru
Chakra
dadi akshata kushambubihi.
tadi akata
Shatam
kusam
Pushpam
buddhi.
After the strong stout cowherd men assembled the pots and paraphernalia on the handcart and set it up as before, the Brahmanas performed a ritualistic ceremony with a fire sacrifice to appease the bad planet, and then with rice grains, kusha, water, and curd, they worshipped the Supreme Lord. The handcart was loaded with heavy utensils and other paraphernalia. To set the cart back in its original position required much strength. But this was easily done by the cowherd men. Then, according to the system of the Gopa Jati, various Vedic ceremonies were performed to appease the calamitous situation. So the strong men, they are again building the cart back, again putting everything on top, and now, the brahmanas, they are chanting some mantras. They're doing the puja. ग्रह ये ग्रह शांति के लिए ये ग्रह का बैड इफेक्ट नहीं होवे राइट ये सुयंत्र दम भेषा
Ye yasu anritam bhutam
हिंसा माना विवर्जिता
himsa mana vivardita
न तेषां सत्यशीलानां
na te satyashilanam
Satyashilana
आशिषो विफलाकृतः
ashishu
Vipala Kritaha
इति बालकम् आदाय
iti balakam
Yakam
adaya
Adaya
सामर्ग यजुर उपाकृते
samartyajur upakrite
जले पवित्रौषधिभिर्
jale
Chakri
pavitro
Pavitrush
shadibhi
अभिश्च द्विजोत्तमे
abhishya dvija uttame
वाचयित्वा स्वस्त्ययनम्
वाचयित्वा
Yetva
स्वस्तितः
Swastaya
अव्ययम्
नन्दगोपासमाहितः
नन्दगोपाः
Nandagopa Samahita
समाः
हुत्वा च आग्निं विजातिभ्यः
उक्त्वा च अग्निं द्विजातिभ्यः
प्रादात् अन्नं महागुणम्
प्रादात् अन्नम्
Guna
When brahmanas are free from envy, untruthfulness, unnecessary pride, grudges, disturbance by the opulence of others, and false prestige, their blessings never go in vain. Considering this, Nanda Maharaj soberly took Krishna on his lap and invited such truthful brahmanas to perform a ritualistic ceremony according to the holy hymns of the Samved, Rigved, and Yajurved. Then, while the hymns were being chanted, he bathed the child with water mixed with pure herbs, and after performing a fire ceremony, he sumptuously fed all the brahmanas with first class grains and other food. Nanda Maharaj was very confident about the qualifications of the brahmanas and their blessings. He was fully confident that simply if the good brahmanas showered their blessings, the child Krishna would be happy. The blessings of qualified brahmanas can bring happiness not only to Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, but to everyone. Because Krishna is self sufficient, he does not require anyone's blessings. Yet Nanda Maharaj thought that Krishna required the blessings of the Brahmanas. What then is to be said of others? In human society, therefore, there must be an ideal class of men, Brahmanas, who can bestow blessings upon others, namely, upon the Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and Shudras, so that everyone will be happy. So here, Nanda Maharaj is taking baby Krishna on his lap, and then this yajna is going on, and he is asking the Brahmanas to bless his baby, to protect his baby so that his baby Krishna can always be happy. So, Sukadev Goswami is, because Nanda Maharaj has confidence that these Brahmanas, let's hear their qualities, what are, they are free from
envy,
mm,
untruthfulness, unnecessary pride, grudges, disturbance by the opulence of others, and false prestige.
yeah. So getting blessings from such a Brahmana is very good because then their blessings always bear fruit. Um, So then Prabhupada is saying here that Nanda Maharaj, of course, Krishna doesn't need anyone's blessings, but yet Nanda Maharaj, because of his affection, is asking the Brahmanas to bless his child. So Prabhupada is saying we also need blessings of such kind of Brahmanas. You know? So such kind of Brahmanas should be there in society. Krishna therefore says in Bhagavad Gita 4.13 that human society must have four social orders. Chaturvarnyam maya srishtam guna karma vibhagashaha. It is not that everyone should become a Shudra or a Vaishya and human society will prosper. As enunciated in Bhagavad Gita, there must be a class of Brahmanas with qualities like Satya, truthfulness, Shama, peacefulness, Dhamma, self-control, and Titiksha, tolerance. So the qualities, truthfulness, peacefulness, self-control, tolerance. So Brahmana not only by birth, but somebody who has the qualities of a Brahmana. Yeah. Not not only qualification. No, by birth is not a qualified, but they have these wonderful qualities. Here also in the Bhagavatam, Nanda Maharaj invites qualified Brahmanas. There may be caste Brahmanas, and we have all respect for them, but their birth in Brahmana families does not mean that they are qualified to bestow blessings upon the other members of human society. This is the verdict of the Shastras. In Kali Yuga, caste Brahmanas are accepted as Brahmanas. Vipratve Sutram Evahi. Bhagavatam 12.2.3. In Kali Yuga, simply by putting on a thread worth 2 paise, one becomes a Brahmana. Such Brahmanas were not called for by Nanda Maharaj. So not a Brahmana only in name, as stated by Narad Muni Bhagavatam 7.11.35, Yasya Yal Lakshanam Proktam. The symptoms of a Brahmana are stated in Shastra, and one must be qualified with these symptoms. The blessings of Brahmanas who are not envious, disturbed or puffed up with pride and false prestige, and who are fully qualified with truthfulness will be useful. Therefore, a class of men must be trained as Brahmanas from the very beginning. Brahmachari Gurukale Vasan Danto Gurur Hitam. Bhagavatam 7.12.1. The word Danta is very important. Danta refers to one who is not envious, disturbing, or puffed up with false prestige. So Prabhupada is saying such training should be given from brahmachari life. Train one to become qualified brahmana. With the Krishna consciousness movement, we are trying to introduce such brahmanas in society. Brahmanas must ultimately be Vaishnavas, and if one is a Vaishnav, he has already acquired the qualifications of a Brahmana. Brahmabhuta Prasanatma, 1854, Bhagavad Gita. Right? One who is a Vaishnav, he's already a Brahman. He already has understood Brahman. He already has the good qualities of a Brahmana. The word Brahmabhuta refers to becoming a Brahmana or understanding what is Brahman. Brahmajanatiti Brahmana. One who is a Brahmabhuta is always happy, prasannatma, na shochati na kankshati. He is never disturbed about material necessities. Samasarveshu bhuteshu. He is ready to bestow blessings upon everyone equally. Mad bhaktim labate param. Then he becomes a Vaishnava. So, Srila Prabhupada, he is quoting this Bhagavad Gita 1854, where Krishna is saying, Brahmabhuta Prasanatma, this verse. So, Brahmabhuta refers to a person who understands what is Brahman. He is always happy. He is not lamenting. He is not hankering. And he is equal to everyone, ready to bestow blessings upon everyone. So he's equal to everyone. He's giving Krishna consciousness to everyone. He's not saying, oh no, I will give Krishna consciousness only to this person and not to that. It's equal. That is real equality. Giving Krishna consciousness all over the world to anyone and everyone, ready to bestow blessings upon everyone. Then he becomes a Vaishnava. In this age, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur introduced the sacred thread ceremony for his Vaishnava disciples with the idea that people should understand that when one becomes a Vaishnava, he has already acquired the qualifications of a Brahmana. So, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur is the spiritual master of Srila Prabhupada. He was giving this initiation ceremony, Brahman initiation. With the understanding, so he was giving to his Vaishnav disciples with the understanding that his Vaishnav disciples are already Brahmanas. They have the qualities of a Brahmana. Therefore, in the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, those who are twice initiated so as to become Brahmanas must bear in mind their great responsibility to be truthful, control the mind and senses, be tolerant, and so on. Then their life will be successful. So ISKCON also, there is the Brahman initiation, which is the second initiation. So Prabhupada is saying that we have to have the qualities of a Brahmana. We have to cultivate the qualities. Truthful, control mind and senses, tolerant. It was such Brahmanas that Nanda Maharaj invited to chant the Vedic hymns, not ordinary Brahmanas. Verse 13 distinctly mentions Himsa Man. The word man refers to false prestige or false pride. Those who were falsely proud, thinking that they were Brahmanas, because they were born in Brahmana families, were never invited by Nanda Maharaj on such occasions. So qualified Brahmanas were invited. I'm not sure how long is this purport for. Time is already up.
So this applies only for male, right? Gender.
The
The second initiation
second
to be a
initiation.
Brahmana, right?
Yeah, so but in ISKCON, because the men and women were so closely doing service together, so the women also asked Prabhupada for second initiation. And then Prabhupada would give them. I think they
The
don't
plate.
get the thread,
Okay.
but they do get the mantra.
Okay.
The mantra, yeah. So the women are also getting Brahman initiation, and they are also, being qualified, having these wonderful qualities, non-enviousness, tolerance, merciful. Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Shilpa ji.
Hare Krishna.
There is the live, beautiful example of how, like we see that Nanda Maharaj organized all the Brahmanas to bless the child to be protected. So I don't know if you have heard about this guru from Vrindavan, Indresh ji Maharaj. So when he was telling about his story, he mentioned that he was the only boy in the family to his parents, and he was really, really sick. And his family was quite dedicated in the spiritual uh, things. Like they did all the bhakti and everything. So he said that I was really sick, and the doctors and everybody just gave the answer that I wouldn't live long. Maybe I would just live for few more months, and they couldn't detect what was the problem. So then my father planned that he will have all the stutis to be narrated in the house, and he called 101 brahmanas, and they all would every day read the Bhagavatam for 7 days. And they just I was made to sit in the middle, and they would just chant and chant for 7 days, recite everything, and then on the seventh day they all blessed me and I served them food. And then after that, nobody knows what happened. I'm still living.
Mm.
And the
What?
doctor said that he's cured. We don't know how. So he said that my father said that the blessings of all the pure devotees, the brahmanas, is so powerful, it can do anything. So I just remember this incident because
Mm.
he shared
Yeah,
that
so
how
now,
powerful it is. Yeah.
thank you.
And he was a child, huh? When he was,
He was a child that time, but
yeah.
now he's a very renovated, um,
Mm.
um, how do I say, the Kathavachak.
Okay, so he
He's a
gives
he's a
Kathina.
very famous Kathavachak from Vrindavan.
Mm.
Wow, so good. So we
Mm.
can see really that how the blessings of the devotees, right? Oh, thank you. So we also should try to get the blessings of the devotees. One time, Srila Prabhupada was in the train and some people came to his cabin, asked him, um, Swamiji, please bless us, you know. So Prabhupada said, I bless you to become as happy as my disciples. You know, he pointed to the brahmacharis and they ran away, these men.
Mhm.
Mm. And Prabhupada was giving them the highest blessing, you know, that you may become a pure devotee. But yeah.
Sorry, can you please retell the story? Because my internet.
Uh, so Prabhupada, we was traveling by train, and then some Indian men came and was saying, Swamiji, please bless us, you know. So then Swamiji said, so Prabhupada said, oh, I bless you to become like them. He pointed to his brahmachari disciples. He said, I bless you to become like them, you know. And then these men ran away.
Because they were not ready to
They were
be
not ready
Brahmachari.
to get the highest blessing, you know, because he was giving them the blessing to become pure devotees.
Mm.
So, yeah, actually the blessing, the highest blessing is to receive is the blessing of devotional service, pure devotional service. You know. So anyway, okay. Thank you so much,
Mm.
Srimad
One more incident I would just like to share is the life that I have felt. That when Narsimha Maharaj came at Bhavnaji's house and he
Bhagavan.
gave the lecture, and that day he had given Japamala beads to so many of us. And now I can see the change in them. I have seen that quite a lot of them have been continuously attending Bhavnaji's sessions whenever she arranges Sangha. They're always there and they show so much enthusiasm. You saw last time, right?
Yeah,
So, so most of them have received the japa bead bags and the mala from Narsimha. So, how the blessings of a pure devotee is so powerful. We can see that. It's the life example
yeah,
for all of us.
so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so good. So fortunate. So fortunate, right?
Yeah, very, very
Mm, wonderful.
there for discussion.
Your voice is breaking. Neha, your voice is breaking. Can't hear you.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Sorry, I'm
Okay. All right. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for that. It's so good.
And Neha only told Bhavna that please, like, we want to get it from Maharaji, na?
Oh,
Yeah.
wonderful. Oh, so good. Yeah, so good to
Mm.
receive blessings of a pure devotee.
Yeah.
You're all very fortunate. Okay. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila
Jai.
Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Hare Krishna.